Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. So we're back doing another dungeon, and part of the reason that I'm just doing a nice low key is to talk about some things, really, talk some stuff through. So we are in a +3. There's 3 mages. There's at least one person getting boosted. I don't think for a second we are in competition to win DPS here. There was a 226 mage, I believe, but hey, it is what it is. But the main reason for me doing this video is I'm actually really struggling to log into the game, and the last time I really had this feeling was, God, Legion maybe? Once I, like, at the start of the expansion? I don't know, it's been a while. And yeah, it's got to a point where once again I'm kind of just sat here like, I want to log in, I want to create videos, and the videos are what's motivating me to continue, but actually just logging in and playing the game is heart-wrenchingly bad. Especially with the pre-patch, I've noticed even like recently the population has dropped again with the TBC pre-patch come out. So part of the reason I'm doing this video actually is to find out what you guys think of TBC. And that's pre-patch as well. And that's because if you guys are enjoying TBC content, you guys are seeing it elsewhere, and you want some TBC content, I've got a 60 Warlock, I've boosted a Hunter, I plan on playing it quite well anyway. I think maybe we'll slow down on the Zero to Hero stuff. If that's not what you guys are interested in, then I will... I'd love to say I'll keep going with this, but the truth of the matter is, just logging in and trying to find keys. I mean, I still can't get into a key above about a 6. This is at like nearly 200 eye level. And again, I don't want this to feel like a whinge or a moan. I think Blizzard is slowly starting to listen to the community, and I don't want to spoil that. But yeah, the game is in a really horrible state right now, and with 9.1 at this point, about a month away at the best, it's quite demotivating actually. So yeah, like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't want this to be negative, but it's quite an interesting thing at the moment that I've never seen WoW be like this. The last time I felt like this is when I got a Cephas on my Druid at the start of Legion. It was just like, oh, the game's over. And don't get me wrong, like I said, 9.1 seems great, and I'm looking forward to coming back to it. But I can't really drop to do other games, and that's what makes it worse, because of the way the YouTube algorithm works. If I start doing other games, the channel just doesn't grow. So I'm kind of limited somewhat to playing WoW or nothing. So yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think of the TBC pre-patch. TBC had lots of issues with it, and lots of things that, like microtransactions, etc., that I was really unhappy with. And Blizz left it lastminute.com, but slowly recovered all of them. I think they did what they needed to do in terms of fixing them to a point that the community was okay with it. Maybe not okay with it, that's probably the wrong word, but certainly happy that they changed, let's say that. But yeah, so like I said, I've got a Hunter, I've got a Lock on there, so if you guys are interested, that's definitely some content I'd like to do. Yeah, that's about it really. I really want to hit Keystone Master on this mage and things like that, but this is the most active I've seen my guild since in like 4 weeks, and at the start of the expansion we were holding like 100 plus people every day, like online at the same time, which is crazy. And I know expansion hype is always going to die down, but it's still sad to see the game in this point at the moment. But anyway, let's talk more about the dungeon and less whinging moaning. For those of you not aware, I've actually got some health issues as well, so it kind of just compounds this when I'm not feeling well and I don't want to log on anyway. really makes this a little bit worse. But the guy that we're competing with, this Zaki, he's actually a 2-1-2 eye level mage, so he's quite well geared. So we're going to set ourselves a little challenge this dungeon. I do not now, I'm going to just say this before anything else, I do not think we'll beat him. I think for us to beat his DPS, he would have to fail so much. But maybe. But we are going to give it a good go. I'm going to see how far behind we are. We're at 195 eye level this at the moment. We got the Blood Oath Signet this week. Crit haste, really, really nice stats for Frost. So I'm quite happy I got that actually. We actually was doing nice DPS on the first boss, but we didn't pop Bloodlust. Ironically, 3 mages didn't pop Time Warp somehow. So yeah, I'm actually going to pop it here because I'm greedy. And quite frankly, it's tyrannical. I don't like this boss. I just want it to die. But I guarantee we're going to pop Time Warp, pop all of our cooldowns, and they get pulled down. You watch. Yeah, so... So the other games I've actually been playing at the moment is... I've been playing some ESO. ESO has a new expansion coming out in the next couple of weeks that's really interesting me. And again, I used to really, really enjoy ESO. And for those that didn't know, I actually had another channel a couple of years ago. I did play quite a lot of ESO on that channel. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Realm of the Mad God, a fair bit of League as well, actually. Yeah, so I've actually enjoyed my kind of... Ooh, we didn't pop it. I've actually quite enjoyed, ironically, my step away from WoW, but not for the reasons people would think. I've not enjoyed it for not playing WoW, because I've still wanted to log on and create content. I've enjoyed it because it's just something different to do, and it's actually nice having a little bit of variety in what I'm playing. Damn, we are absolutely smashing the DPS right now. I stood in that, but that's the mind. So we're going down against Zaki. Oh, we got the Parley as well. So he's actually going to let us kill him, which is nice. Boom. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I really don't like being all too negative in the videos because it's not the mindset or the mentality that I want to bring. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys able to log on WoW at the moment and genuinely have a really good time? What are you doing? Because I'm interested to know. Like, is there anything that I'm missing in the game that should I be mount collecting? Should I be transmog collecting right now? Is that what you guys are doing? I genuinely think we're at a point at the moment that people aren't doing anything. I think there's a massive low, and especially with TBC pre-patch come out, there's been a massively noticeable drop. And the thing is, you then go into TBC, like the TBC servers, and the population there is insane. It was really interesting watching like the Chamois World First race yesterday of people like hard boosting, because you can't boost a Chamois, like you can't pay the £35 and boost a Chamois to 60 or 50 or whatever, but you can spend gold to pay a mage and boost yourself to 60. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, when I logged off yesterday, I think the highest Chamois I saw was like 32, 33-ish. And yeah, it's an interesting one. But it's quite enjoyable actually watching it, because people are taking it super, super seriously. Oof. He did pull the rest of them. I kind of don't want to pop Icy Veins here, but I think we're going to get to use it on the second pack as well. So we're going to kick that. No, we didn't kick that because we're bad at the game. What did I use my kick on? That's not good. Rawr. I'd like to pull both of these. Thank you. Let's go. Gonna mirror images. That was super greedy. Horrible. I hate it when DPS do that and pull for you. But I'm in one of the moods where I just want to pump as much duppus as we can. He did ask me not to pull afterwards, but like I said, we're going very slowly. It's a 3. I'm pretty confident in our ability to do a 3 relatively well. I'm tanking half of it. So we are actually holding our own in terms of DPS at the moment. This guy's got crazy, crazy gear as well. I'm wondering if we're worth trying to do some PvP. What do you guys reckon? Would you be interested in watching a trash mage do PvP? I have PvP'd in the past. I hit Gladiator in Mr. Pandaria, I believe, on a Warlock. The time, not a particularly hard achievement. Because Warlocks were very, very overtuned at the time, and they really struggled to not survive things. Like, they were just so tanky. I'm actually going to Ice Block here, because God, the damage that's been taken right now. I'm going to kick that one. But yeah, so maybe I'll try to do some PvP. This tank was like talking about leaving groups because someone pulled. And what people don't understand is it's a Mythic Plus, it's timed. I have a weird mentality because as a tank I hate it when people pull. But that's because as a tank I'm typically pulling to the best of my ability anyway and to the best of the group's ability. This guy might be pulling to the best of his ability, but the group is capable of much more, and that's why I pulled. So yeah, it's weird. If I was going slow and I had a 215 mage in the group, I had me who's obviously pulling some nice numbers as well, would I be offended if they pulled? And the answer is probably not. But let's pump some duppus here because we are going to probably pull aggro, I imagine. So let's drop me. Oh, the other game I've been playing actually that you guys might find interesting is Smite. I used to play Smite. I was actually GM in Smite years and years ago. I played Loki in 1v1. I was like high plat, early diamond in Conquest, but in 1v1s I hit my Grandmaster promos. And that was pretty much playing one trick Loki. I've gone back and played with a couple of friends. And I've been playing a lot of Nemesis. But yeah, it's a great game. Really enjoyed it. Oof, we got our haste proc, and there is exactly one mob in my Blizzard right now. This is one of them things that I just wish people knew the mechanic. The mechanic here is you literally just group up, and you wouldn't need an issue, but never mind. We are slow. We have just taken over the other mage. If we manage to beat this 212 mage, I'll be well happy. So we popped a Rune of Power there. This is a particularly annoying pack if you can burst these down because they heal. And put shields on and stuff. If you can burst them down, the quicker you kill them, like the less cast they get off significantly reduces the amount of time you're actually fighting them. You also can't dispel the shield, which is horrible. There we go. So I haven't got Icy Veins for 30 seconds, but we have got mirrors, and we have got a couple of cooldowns here. I'm actually going to hold my mirrors here and wait for my cooldowns to come up. So we are just going to do the most basic, slacky, crap rotation possible of literally just... oh, we actually got some procs, which hopefully they'll do some duppus. Mage is combusting, or one of them. Bruh. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's not do that. And now the healer's actually dead, and we haven't got a combat res because he invited 57 mages. Okay, so we are going to pump here. And hopefully not die. Hopefully not alter time into these chains either, because that would be super... I called it though. Like, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, he lay on hands us, which is nice. At this point, I don't care about the DPS. I care about us surviving it. Yeah, we're not played well in this fight at all. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill this. We should just wipe really quickly. We are both mages, so if we both invis, we would just reset the fight. Shit happened. There we go. Bam, bam. Bang, da da bum. Not good. So what wiped us there? Well, the healer died, basically. I stood in a lot of stuff. The other mage stood in quite a lot of stuff. The other mage pulled 1k DPS on a Tyrannical week as fire. What level is he? 181? Oh no, we were pulling better DPS than that. I didn't pull great DPS because a lot of my cooldowns was wasted due to my stupidity. But I'm very surprised by this other mage's DPS actually. But yeah. So, tell you what, I'm going to skip forward until we pull the boss again. Ta-da! We are back. Wasn't actually that long to wait, but never mind. So, in another 12 seconds we have our cooldown, so I'm going to wait till after the change this time. It's almost like it's a genius decision made by geniuses. So we popped our mirror images, we're going to pop our mirror here, and we are going to go full duppus. Did that frozen orb get caught? It did. Oh, it doesn't help that you moved it away, but that's fine. So I want to jump straight back into that. This is much better play. Blinked over the chain, so we got to get our Rune of Power down into a really favourable position. That's much better play from us there. Not ideal if he's going to put that... to run through the poison a little bit here, but nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. So I do put Blizzard down on this boss every now and again. One, you get more Frozen Orb procs, which is quite nice. It's not a DPS increase to do this, but it does slow the ads down. And just controlling the ads a little bit is not a horrible thing. Jump this way just to avoid getting smacked then. This boss is not dying very quickly, huh? So, obviously, it's not the prideful route, so I'm not actually sure on the timings. Normally, you want about 15 minutes left killing this boss, and by that point, you will have killed the Kel'Thuzad boss. Kel'Thurok, even. But I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Bang, it's dead. Bang, bang. So is there anything we actually need from here? Let's have a look while we're running. So shoulders would still be nice. Chest, gloves. Oh, and the trinket. I forgot about that trinket. We need Ghosty Core. Which one? This was Ghosty Core. So 17 minutes. I'm pretty sure we have enough time. As long as we put the foot on it a little bit. How's he going to pull this? I don't know. So typically you would pull 2 packs, pull them around the corner. He's a pally, so he should have Divine Toll here. Okay. Okay. I like that. So let's drop that, bang bang, and we are going to pop cooldowns here. One to help him out, one to pad on DPS. So next Blizzard coming down. And this is the weird thing, at this level, mobs last just short enough that you don't seem to get, or just long enough that it's not one Blizzard, but short enough that it's almost never worth casting a second one. It's weird. And not at all helpful. So, again, we probably don't need those in terms of just for percentage, but I'm pulling them anyway because I can. And if he asks, I body pulled them. Shh, don't tell him. And we did so much damage then. What was that other mage doing? I understand it's a 3. He's probably not tryharding, and he's certainly not trying as much as I am to beat him as he... He's certainly not trying to beat me as much as I'm trying to beat him, but... Yeah, I don't know. You would expect him to be pumping the duppus. At the moment, we're about 200k ahead of him. Oh, it's not over. If he really wanted to try hard and push it, he probably could. Okay, we're going this side. I never go this side, so... I'm going to pop a Blizzard. I wasn't sure if I was going to pop a Frozen Orb there, because the next pack is particularly nasty and a Frozen Orb would be lovely on it, but I did. I figured we'd get most of the cooldown back. We might even have an Icy Veins for the next pack as well. No, we won't. So part of me's tempted to use my Icy Veins on that pack. Part of me's tempted to use it on the one just before the boss. But then I wouldn't have it for the boss on either. Using it in either situation, I wouldn't have it for the boss, which is not ideal. So 3 targets, which means we are literally just going to sit here and Ice Lance spam. Get another Frozen Orb out, get another Blizzard out. 2 targets, and therefore it's inefficient to Ice Lance spam. Unless you've got 100 procs, apparently. Bang, and we topped up us again. Please go left. Left is the correct way here. Please do not go right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is a particularly nasty pack at the best of times. And yeah, I don't know why we've gone this way. Again, it's a 3 and not fortified, so the difference is probably not that major. Except for the fact I'm pretty sure they're aiming to try and hit me with it. Okay, I thought that was just a one-off thing. I've literally never gone this side, so I don't know what the tactics are for it at all. I would just combo res me. Are you not going to combo res me? No, okay. Yeah, I've literally never gone that side. What is going on? Well, my fail, I guess. And this is just giving that other mage a chance to catch up. So as try-hardy as we are, actually, a simple death has allowed him to catch up a little bit. Not enough. We're still going to win, because we're the best. Of course. Yeah, so I'm going to upgrade this legendary again this week. That should get me to... I think if I finish the Renown quest, which I keep saying I'm going to do and then never do, I do my legendary, I'm up at like 205 eye level, which might get us to someplace interesting. Have they actually gone on to the next pack afterwards? They have, they brave. And that's the pack that I was going to use my cooldowns on, so I guess we're not using our cooldowns there. They seem to be doing plenty fine without me. This is actually one of the... No, someone fell off, didn't they? Is it just that one there? Maybe. If it's just that one, then they've done quite a good job, actually. And we're going to have plenty of time for this. If I get there and he death wins me off, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to go try and get to the next one before the other mage gets to the first portal. Yeah, we'll get there in plenty of time, just so he TPs straight to us. Ta-da! So what could we have done? This is something I've been trying to ask myself in different things, different walks and games and things at the moment. What could I have done differently in this dungeon? First of all, silly death. There's no need for the death there. Probably could have used my cooldowns in better places. I've had my cooldown off. I've had my Icy Veins off cooldown for like a minute now, which is just inefficient because it's like a 2.5 minute cooldown. So having it off cooldown for a minute is wasting like a third of its use. If I do that 3 times, I've wasted an entire Icy Veins, which is a lot of damage. Crafting cloth bags in the middle of a dungeon. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to pop mirrors here. I'm expecting to be very, very disappointed with the Soul Suck in a second. Can I ice block this? Yes. I didn't know if I had to ice block for the entire time or anything like that. So like I got very confused for a little while during the middle of that. Not sure if you guys quite noticed. He's stood outside of melee for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm not quite sure why I didn't get stunned then. I did fail the mechanic, but maybe the mirror images took it? That's cool if they did. I could ice block this. I think the healer's okay for now. I've been considering more and more going back to healing. Just trying to find groups as a DPS is a horrible experience. Oh, what a blink. Actually took me right to where I wanted to be. So the other mage is going to beat us on this fight. By about 30k actually. It was quite considerable thrashing. Just did things better than me. Everything did a little bit more damage. How many casts of Ice Lance and things did he get? So 27 casts of Ice Lance, 32. So I got more casts off, but they did less damage, and therefore he did more damage overall. But we're going to go up to the last boss. I'm going to have my cooldowns in like 15 seconds. We're not going to have time warp. This is a particularly nasty boss at the best of times, but a tyrannical boss. It's definitely one of the least fun ones. So, again, nice communication, just telling the group, I'm going to hold my cooldowns. There's no reason to pop it at the start. You could literally go through 2 ad phases. It's not an issue. I'm going to pop mirrors. Am I going to pop mirrors? Actually, no, I'm not. I was, but I'm not. Probably could have popped Frozen Orb. But we'll save Frozen Orb for the first round of ads. Hopefully they get all nicely stacked up. That beam's in Africa, so you can sit here and just chill for a minute. So we want to be walking away. Oof. So we're going to have to cleave down these ads a little bit. Nice. And the boss is going to be at like 60% health. Again, I'm not worried about him casting a second set of ads. Even if he does, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's probably not ideal, but not the worst thing in the world. So every other rift in this phase does ads, and I'm pretty sure it's the same in the actual last phase as well. So, and if you don't phase him before the next rift comes out, if you phase him during that one, you'll still get away with no ads. So there's definitely a lot of leeway. I really don't like the fact that they just spawned on top of my face when I popped my Rune of Power, especially since my anima font's underneath there, I believe. But never mind. Are we out of the way of general dogs? I think we are. Gonna drop another Rune of Power here for the next Ice Lance. So these are ads, but the boss is so low now that we may as well just finish him off. Gonna quickly kick that one. And again, I probably should have like a mouse over kick, but never mind. And we did it. We did the dungeon. We one-shot the boss, and I topped Duppus. So despite the fact he is 212 eye level, we managed to win it. Someone got the trinket. Straight in there with the need the trink. So the trinket's nice. It's a 2-minute cooldown, I believe. It's a 2-minute cooldown, which is lovely for us. It gives us so much crit, which gives us that lovely shatter kappa really early. So hopefully we get it. Let's see what happens. So we did get IIQD. We're actually using Sunblood at the moment. And yeah, we have enough Valor. Well, we're getting some Valor anyway. Slowly. Ever so slowly. But yeah, 3k overall. Probably not the greatest run. Really, really not clean. But we just took advantage of the AoE pulls better. And like I said, we managed to beat a 212 eye level mage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I hope you guys join me in the next video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of future videos, TBC, etc. Are you guys interested? Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you for watching. Catch you later, guys. Goodbye.